Sam's not wearing any pants.
Nope.
Bring it back to on the track.
So this is what taking it easy for the Criterion sale is. This is our Blu-ray / 4K update for the month of July, not counting any Criterion movies. What was I wouldn't say the bulk. Looking at this, I don't think it was the bulk of our
no
month.
way we got this many Criterions.
But it might be. And I was gonna originally do a Criterion update, but I think just so I don't feel as bad about my life, I'm gonna just do a Criterion collection video. And I'll spotlight some of the newer things that we picked up during the sale.
Just some.
But we're gonna get into this Blu-ray 4K
haul.
video game
Oh yes.
VHS
Oh yes.
haul. No DVDs this month. So, starting way back, picked this up for like 50 cents at Savers. And I don't know what this is, but it has a bunch of actors, and I've never seen it. I know it's Alice in Wonderland, but I didn't know, Gene Wilder's in it, and a bunch of other names that very known people. So,
it was interesting.
yes, 50 cents. I guess I'll go again. Okay. The only video game I picked up, because I don't really pick up video games a lot, but I do love sports and sport games, and that would be Madden 19. That came out... Technically, it came out yesterday, and it comes out Friday, because the Superstar Edition comes out Tuesday. So I picked this up because I like football, I like Madden, and I haven't stopped playing. The new, create your own player or my player mode is pretty good. These are slipcovers we picked up. We had 5 slipcover pickups this month.
Okay. The first one, Almost Famous. One of my favorite actresses. And
Sexist.
the slip just looks so nice.
It does.
So, there's that.
Slipcovers are a must.
Agreed.
They are.
And another romance.
Girly
Well, that one's
movie.
not romance, but, girly romance. Upside Down.
Yes.
As Kirsten Dunst and whoever Jim Sturgis is, so.
I've
And the
heard
premise
of him.
sounds good, I think.
I know who Jim Sturgis is.
Maybe I know him by face.
I don't know. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Black Sea, an awesome blind buy that started my blind buying. I never really blind bought movies. I mean, I did a few times, but this was the one where it was new release Tuesday, and I was getting into the Blu-ray craze, and I was like, this looks interesting. And it was.
Really good.
And this slipcover looked like someone took a crap on it when.
It looked bad.
But I was like, I need the slipcover, and it came out pretty clean. Maybe someone crapped on it though. So these two, this one I needed the slipcover for. I haven't watched this one yet. I've only seen
Obviously,
the
I haven't
original
either.
4. She's seen one of them.
Oh,
think
just
I-
one of them?
I think I showed you one of them.
Oh.
They're all the same. And something else relates to these movies later in the update.
Ooh.
Ooh. And now for my last slipcover that I picked up was Dread. It's a nice slipcover. Pretty cool. But I didn't realize that I owned Dread in a double pack.
Uh-oh.
But, to be honest, whenever I'm going to look for Dread or Drive Angry, I'm never really going to look for Drive Angry. I'm always going to look for Dread. So, I put the slip on. Eventually, I'll just buy the regular one just because this will bother me too much.
I don't even know what Drive Angry is, so.
I've heard of it. I think it's actually pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. $3 at 7-Eleven
Yes.
on a snack run for a movie night. And I picked up this, what I'll probably never watch. Maybe I'll throw it on one day. Stan Lee's Mighty 7 Beginnings. And it's just because it's Stan Lee. And I had to see it eventually down the
Yeah.
line. Or maybe not. But I had to get it.
It was a good pickup.
It was.
This one.
Sam will do this one.
Because it's horror, and that's all I like.
Pretty much.
Terrifier. We expected it to be a lot better, because there was a lot of hype around it.
True.
And it looked good for what it was.
It was solid.
Yeah.
I think they're making a sequel, so I'm actually very excited for that.
And we have to watch All Hallows Eve?
Yes. And I hope the sequel has a bigger budget, because that's where you can see the problems with this. And there's a weird scene with a gun that I wasn't expecting, but...
Yeah, I didn't love that, but...
Well, this is horror, but it's my pickup. Crystal Lake Memories and Never Sleep Again. I know that Crystal Lake Memories is like $20 alone, and I'm pretty sure I already have Never Sleep Again.
Probably.
But it was cheaper to pick it up in the double pack, and I've always wanted to check it out. I didn't know that 4 hours, like they're like 3 hours each, 4 hours each. They're like 400 minutes each.
That's
yeah,
long.
400 minutes and 238 minutes. So this is like a TV show type thing.
Yeah.
But I was always interested in it, and I like some classic horror slashers.
Jason and Freddy are musts, so...
Must. Okay, another me pickup. Interview with a Vampire, another blind buy that I haven't seen, but Tom Cruise, and yeah, Tom Cruise, that's why I picked it up.
That's it?
But Brad Pitt's in it, Antonio Banderas, who I can't think of by face. Is he in Spy Kids?
I'm pretty sure that's him.
Okay, that now I know who it is. Christian Slater. I honestly don't know who that is. I just know, his
the
name.
name.
But yeah, Samantha.
Okay, so I saw it's a 2-pack. I saw the first one years and years ago. This is my most hated movie of all time.
And
Open Water 1 and 2.
And I've seen the first one on a really shitty bootleg back in like 2000, whenever, and I was too young to be watching it anyways. I think it's going to be really good. I've heard good things. It has a great premise, and Sam was just immature and couldn't watch two people trapped in water and realized that that's really scary on its own.
It is, but I think just the whole idea of, like, I think it was more than half the movie. They were just in the water, and it was just very repetitive and just, I don't know. I'll watch it again, see if I like it. Also, it's a shark movie and it's Shark Week, so what's better?
Shout out to Durant Cinema. Every time I see shark movies, I think of him.
I do the same thing.
Okay, a must-have Adam Sandler classic.
Oh, yes.
Until he went crazy and sucked. He never really went crazy, he just sucked. But Click.
Dramatic effect.
Okay. Well, that's that. Way to make it awkward. Midnight Special. This movie looks very weird, but I love Michael Shannon and Joel Edgerton, and I like sci-fis.
I don't remember the Joel.
Adam Driver's in this. Sam
No
Shepard
way.
and Kirsten Dunst. It's a good cast. Who's Sam Shepard? Is that the kid?
I know the name.
It's probably the kid. I think we're thinking of someone else. Okay. That's definitely you.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this crap piece of shit movie.
Geostorm.
Ugh.
I like Gerard Butler, and I don't know, I like end of the world kind of films, and I heard
2012.
that it was really bad, but I need to know how bad it is for
Jim
myself.
Sturgis.
He's everywhere, but yeah, I need to know how bad
It
it
was
is for
also
myself.
it was $5 with
It
the
was
slip,
$5,
so solid pickup. I guess this is me. I mean, it was kind of both of us, but
Yeah.
The Commuter with Liam Neeson. I love Liam Neeson. I actually love him.
Yeah, he's
And
really good.
This was also $5, and for $5, I feel like you can't go wrong with a Liam Neeson movie.
That's true.
Because my expectations aren't like here; they're here. Like here's Taken, here's The Commuter. I think it will get there. It will be in the same realm as that one on the plane, Nonstop.
Yes. I'm just laughing at how dramatic this picture is on
Yeah.
the back of him. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very dramatic. Okay, horror. Rings.
Never seen the first one.
I saw the original one, and I know I really liked it, and I don't think that anyone really liked this one, but It's horror. I liked Ring, so gotta see it.
Fun
The Ring.
fact, this picture is my, like, channel picture thing.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how to choose one, and then when I figured out how to choose one, it was that, and I didn't want that, but now I don't know how to unchoose it, so that's our channel
fact.
thing. It's a cool picture.
Yeah, no, it is. I like it.
Definitely a me pickup.
All you.
An HBO presentation, a Tom Hanks Imagine Entertainment,
Ooh.
and HBO presentation.
And HBO.
From the Earth to the Moon, and I'm pretty sure this is a 90s, like, documentary series from HBO. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And I like the moon. I like the moon landing, even if we didn't really go. But, I think we went. I don't know if we went when we said we went, but I think we went. But I'm excited to eventually crack into that when Sam's working, because I don't think she's ever going to want to watch it.
Probably not. What is this one? Let's see. Definitely a me.
Definitely.
The Proposal.
Before Ryan Reynolds was cool.
Oh my god. It's so good.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I guess
He
that's
was, like,
true.
hated at that point because he was, like, the chick flick pretty boy.
Yeah,
Now he's
that's
Deadpool,
true.
so he's cool.
Yeah,
Before
but
he was just...
I'm sure other, more so females, probably can agree with me that this is a great film. And I could just
Shit.
throw it on,
I
just have it on the
haven't
background.
watched it.
Just prejudging.
I will say this is a me pickup. John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara. I'm not going to read the rest because it's too much work. But The Quiet Man. And I still have the price on this. What I paid $13 for. What's a little much because I've never seen it. But I wanted to see more John Wayne movies. And it's the third month in a row I picked up an Olive film release. And that's kind of why I picked it up.
Okay.
So now I set myself up for failure because I have to find one each month.
Yeah, you do.
Good thing for us, Cheapos does have a bunch of them.
So, it's looking
None
good.
none have been catching my eye lately, though.
Well, now you have to get them each month.
Yes, I picked that one up.
Yeah, this is more of a you, but I want to see it also.
Okay.
The Best of Enemies.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
I love Sam Rockwell.
And I like Taraji P. Henson.
She's
No, I don't like her more than Sam
she's
Rockwell.
always
but
drunk at the award shows, though.
It's great.
Okay, as I was saying earlier when I picked up Underworld, Resident Evil. It's pretty much Underworld's like you either like Resident Evil or you like Underworld. I don't even remember these movies, but it was $13 for all 6 of them, and me and Sam with the slip. The most important part.
Obviously.
Who watches the movies? You just have to have nice slip covers on them. But me and Sam had a conversation about these movies like a week before we saw it in the store, and for $13 I had to pick them all up
Might as
because
well.
I wanted to show her at least the first one.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them. You can go.
I'll go. The Green Hornet, a really crappy movie, but it's kind of fun, and I saw it when I was really little, and I have fond memories. It was $3 with the slip.
With the slip.
Sam's like a slipcover junkie.
Slipaholic.
Go with that one, I guess.
Because it's horror.
That's literally why I'm making you do that one.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The new one, right?
I don't know if it's the newest. I think it's 2006. The newest one has, what's that girl? She was in Baywatch. Blue eyes, black hair.
Oh.
Daddario.
Alexandra Daddario, yeah.
This one's Jessica
You're
Biel.
right. Okay.
And from what I remember, this one's kind of fun.
But these are those new slips that
Yes,
came out. I don't know if you can see.
They
but
just came out. They don't really do much, but
That's
they're
true.
still cool. And I'm glad to have it with the slip. A movie that also is included in that. Oh, and we get $8 movie cash for all, for it, Chapter 2. The Conjuring 2. When this came out, however long ago, I waited to buy this for so long because I was so mad they didn't have a slipcover to match
ridiculous.
the first one. Because they had a lenticular one for the first one. So I was like, oh, maybe they'll do it again. No slip. And then finally, I was like, I want to watch it, and it was great. And now they came out for like $8 with the slip, so I
Probably
rebought
like
it.
2 years later.
Yeah, but it's a cool slip. The eyes of the nun move, and I'm gonna just sell the other one. So if anyone wants The Conjuring 2 with no slip, hit me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do this one. It's
Okay.
another horror, and it's part of that
Horror.
also. The Poltergeist.
Another movie I already owned, but the slip was cool, and I feel like it's such a classic that I didn't mind buying it again. I got it for like $2 the first time, and I got this one for like $6, so
Yeah, so
it's
it's not bad.
it's $8.
Not bad.
I'll go with this one. Captive State. A movie that I kind of wanted to see, and then Sam bought it for me for our anniversary, so now I guess we'll watch it. John Goodman's in it, so
It has to be at least decent then.
I've heard not very well things about it.
Well, I said decent, not good.
Yeah, you can go with that one.
All right.
I want to see this one too. We were supposed to watch this last night.
We were, and then we
Yeah.
didn't.
I
so
played Madden.
It's
My
okay.
fault.
We'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
Long shot.
What the hell was that?
She's doing peace signs.
Keep talking.
No?
No,
All
just
right,
talk.
well. I think it's a very interesting premise for a movie,
It is, but it got very good reviews, so
and I like stupid comedies
I'm
and Seth
pretty
Rogen,
excited.
so
Seth Rogen's the man.
he is. He's pretty great.
He is the man. I want to be Seth Rogen. The Adjustment Bureau. Another movie I watched when I was younger, and I thought this was like one of the coolest movies ever for like a month. I think I watched it like 4 or 5 times. And it's the first time I've ever seen Emily Blunt in a movie.
Probably the same for me.
It was pretty fun. You don't even remember this movie,
I
though.
don't, but you showed it to me, and it was probably the first thing I saw with her.
It's a great
Same.
movie. It's fun. Different. I guess I'll go again.
Yeah.
High Life. An A24 movie. I think it's the only A24 movie I picked up last month. I don't even think any others came out. And I was a little bit disappointed in this one. I thought the beginning was really good, and the end was really good. The middle just kind of fell flat for me, and
Yeah.
made the whole movie drag and kind of bore me. Like, I fell asleep the first time, and then the next day, she had work and I was off, so I watched it, and it was bland. I even tried filming a review of it. After 3 attempts, I was like, I don't know what to say besides I'm disappointed. So, disappointed.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely a Sam pickup.
Another horror thriller feel. The Intruder.
It has a cool premise.
It does. I like the idea of it.
I'm tired.
And Dennis
Sorry.
Quaid seems really interesting to play this kind of character.
That was
so-
probably a good reaction to that movie, too. A lot of yawns. Nah, I want to watch it, too.
Okay, good.
It seems like a very, movie.
I'll probably enjoy it and he'll hate
She
it.
definitely will enjoy it.
That's how it goes.
I won't hate it. I'll probably be like, yeah, it was fun.
Okay. That's
So, a movie I bought just so I can throw it on when certain people come over that are my friends. Because it's such a Joe movie. Because he is a subscriber. I don't know if he watches. He probably don't watch.
probably not.
But, Den of Thieves. I remember me, Sam, and Owens were going to see The Disaster Artist. And 2 of my friends were like, hey, you guys want to go to the movies? I'm like, I'm actually going to see this. You want to come? And they were like, no, we want to go see Den of Thieves. I was like, I don't want to go see that. I don't want to waste my time to go see that. And they were like, and my friend Joe texted us in the group chat, and it was just the funniest thing because it was such a Joe thing. And he was like, it was like the best trailer I've seen in so long, and that movie looks so dope. And I heard it was actually pretty fun and pretty good, and they said it was amazing. And I still yet to watch it, so eventually when Joe comes over, maybe I'll put this in. I'm pretty sure this is like 2.5 hours, too. What's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Ridiculous. This movie should be like 1 hour and 40 minutes.
But, it's not.
Another
That
me
one's you.
pickup. The Missing Link. Or Missing Link. Missing Link. I love this movie, and Hugh Jackman saw in concert, so
Yes.
I'm actually a big fan of him, besides seeing him in concert. he seems like such a nice guy. What he kind of plays the opposite in here.
Yeah.
To a
that's
point.
true.
But the animation style is great and just a fun movie.
I could agree. There you go.
Wallace and Gromit. Another claymation style animation. I don't know if this is actually claymation though.
I think it is.
It looks very claymation-y, but it could be computer.
That's true.
But it's a fun movie. I've watched it in the past. I've thrown it on for bed a lot. It's a good movie to throw on when you're tired or gonna go to sleep, I guess.
We did
Not that it's a bad movie. Now we're getting into 4Ks.
Oh, I see.
The Prestige. I've never seen this one. I love Christopher Nolan. And speaking of Hugh Jackman, he's also in this. Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Scarlett Johansson, and I just can't wait to... Oh, David Bowie's in this.
Oh.
Can't wait to watch this. Magicians, Christopher Nolan, 4K.
And
Amazing.
a great cast.
A great cast. That would be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
give you the next two.
Nature Collection. Extreme Nature Collection.
Yes.
This is just a great 4K pickup. I mean, there's more sharks. And, I don't know, it'll just look great on the TV, so
Yes.
we got that. And we got another one, but it's more of like the earth and nature-y kind of stuff more so, rather than animals.
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 Speaking of.
Oh, I'm just so sleepy.
Okay, getting back into it. The 2003 Ang Lee Hulk. Sam's favorite movie of 2003.
This is probably on my top 5 hated movies
Woo.
of all time. Most hated movies of all time.
See, I remembered when this came out, I remembered having some fond memories of this movie. I don't know what I was thinking. I know I was a kid when I watched it, and it was superheroes, and I thought maybe it was cool. But the editing, this is like one of the worst edited movies I've ever seen. The transitions and shit.
Like, it's not a PowerPoint presentation.
Literally,
really.
it's
Get it
so
together.
bad.
Like, the story isn't, I know it's Hulk, but the story isn't bad. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, it's just... and it's too long. I think it was like
Yeah,
2
that's
hours
true,
and 20
too.
minutes. Like, I can't sit there for that long and focus on, like, 2 boxes doing this on the screen with
Then
pictures
it
in
becomes
it.
5, and...
It's too much.
I guess I'll go with
You
this
can
one.
go with that one. It's a both of us pickup.
Yeah, Hellboy. We didn't get to see this in the theaters, so
We did sit down for it, though.
that is
But
true.
shitty people who don't know how to sit and be quiet for movies ruin things.
Yep, so...
You know who you are. Public service announcement. This is kind of a both of us pickup as well. Pet
Yeah.
Cemetery, the 2019 version. I really enjoyed this in theaters. On rewatch, I felt it hard to like sit there and focus on it. Like, it kind of bored me. I don't know if it was just I wasn't in the mood for it, but I feel maybe it lost the shock value that it
That
had
could be it.
when I went into it. But all in all, it is a fun movie, fun remake, and definitely a pretty good Stephen King movie.
Yeah. I didn't like it more than the original, but it's definitely...
No.
It's up there. It's really good.
They failed to make the sister character, I can't think of it, Esther? Not Esther.
No.
Whatever her name is, they failed to make her, like, so scary like she was in the original. Another me pickup.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm the more serious collector. But she does her part. She enjoys.
I'm here.
She buys me stuff here and there when it's a big week. She
You're
helps
welcome.
out. Moon, another Sam Rockwell movie. Yet to watch this. Had it on Blu-ray. Never watched it. I got it for like a 2 for $10 deal. So it's not like I spent like full price on it and then bought it again. But when it came out on 4K, I got this for like $15 and 4K is better. It's just fact of life. Another me pickup, Glory, and I've never seen this, but I love war movies. I love Matthew Broderick. Denzel's in this. Morgan Freeman. Say no more. But also, I believe Chris mentioned this in our top 5 war movies of all time. Is
completely opposite from you guys. It's Glory.
Glory.
It's a Civil War movie with
okay. And it made me want to check this one out. So shout out to Chris if he still watches.
I really like war films too, so I'll probably be into that one.
Another pickup by me.
I'll do the next one.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Shazam. And I went with the Steelbook because DC or Target screwed us when it comes to packaging. Because I usually get the Digibook or the lenticular Digibook from Target. Guess what? They didn't sell it this year. Or not this year, for this one. But this Steelbook all around, I like the front cover, and the back cover is really cool too. I'm not going to open it up because I use Steelbook protectors. I'm not doing all that. Sorry guys, you're not worth it. I'll do the next one because the one after that will be a Sam one that she can talk about. I did not like this movie. And that would be Justice League. I didn't hate it. There's some fun to it, but when a $15 4K Steelbook shows itself to me, I can't pass it up. And I saw it when I went to pick up Shazam, and it was like, it fits the theme of the day. The artwork's pretty cool. Like, I've always liked the Steelbook, I just never was going to buy it, because...
That's fair.
But 15 instead of 30, I'll definitely pull the trigger any day. Sam, you can finally go.
I'm here. Alita Battle Angel. Again, we got the Steelbook. Nothing to show on the back, but just to show it.
What a shame.
That was a great movie. Non-anime.
I was not expecting to love it the way I did.
Same, and
awesome movie. And in 4K, it looks gorgeous. Like, I just threw it on in the background while I was editing, so I didn't fully watch it again. But, like, I saw some of the scenes, and it was beautiful in 4K. Superb.
Ooh, this is a me.
This is definitely you.
Mothra.
Mothra.
It's the Steelbook.
Sam's favorite part of the new Godzilla.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just...
You love her.
I love her. She's a beautiful creature.
This is a me one. That would be Weird Science Arrow video release. And I already did this for another video, a few videos back, if you want to check that out. It's a Blu-ray hunt. I've never seen it. I feel like I've seen it. I can't remember. But John Hughes makes some great movies.
Yes.
And absolutely love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's like one of my favorite comedies of all time. And I feel like I have to check this out because I've heard nothing but kind of like the same caliber movie as Ferris Bueller. So, a Instagram person, if that's what they call those people, he was selling, I don't know the name, I don't remember, I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to you, my guy, I doubt you're watching. But he was selling some Screen Factories and Criterions for $10 each. I believe when I asked, he does music for like a living and his laptop broke, so he was trying to make some money back to get a laptop, but lucky for us. And we got a few Screen Factories from him, and that would be Manhunter with the slip. I thought it was loose. But I've never seen this, as you can tell with pretty much every movie we ever buy.
But it's okay, we'll get to it.
We will. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with like Hannibal Lecter or like a cannibal or something like that. But I could be wrong.
It seems like it would make sense. Manhunter?
Yeah, horrific serial killer who goes by the Tooth Fairy.
There you go.
But that's definitely a great find for $10, especially with the slip, for Scream Factory at least. I guess this is me.
Yeah, why not?
The Exorcist 3. Sam didn't even know there was a second one.
Yeah, so this was a big shock.
I love the first Exorcist. Like, it's not a movie I throw on every year or like every Halloween season, but it is an amazing movie, especially for the time it came out.
Fair enough.
And I guess I would want to check out the third one, but I want to see the second one first. And
Same.
I've never even knew that was a thing. I only knew there was a third one because of Scream Factory.
Thanks to them. I'm going to do this one because you're not even a big fan of the original.
True.
Okay, so we got another third. Psycho 3. Keith's not a big fan of the original Psycho.
It's alright. I feel like it's just so overhyped to me that it really isn't that fantastic.
But I think, like, how The Exorcist is, like, for that time, it was such a great... Because, like, that twist and...
Yeah, but I feel like it aged less... It didn't age as well as The Exorcist.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know, I'm excited to check it out. I'm very curious just because, like, where are they going to go with a second, third one?
Yeah.
But we'll see. Oh, wait.
There's
no...
Nah.
Well, that's sad.
They didn't get the right to. Shame on Psycho 3. Yeah, I'll go with this one, I guess. This is like an us pickup. Silent Hill. I don't know much about this movie, but
Scream Factory. It's horror? Yeah.
And I have heard of this in like a great way. Like I've heard a lot of people like this movie. So the cover's definitely interesting.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
That's a woman.
I think that's a woman.
That?
There's someone with a bosom on the cover.
With a bosom.
What's the original? I like the original cover though.
Oh, I like that a lot actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of eerie.
Yeah. That's
Definitely a pickup for me.
Never seen it. Sorry.
Your childhood must have been shit. Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Power Rangers are the shit. Every time Shot Factory releases something Power Rangers, I will have it on the first day it comes out. And I will watch this soon, hopefully within the week.
Is it just as cheesy as the other one?
I don't remember.
Because I've now seen that movie.
That one is so fun.
It was pretty great for 90s cheese.
It was.
I am so excited to see this movie. Good. Sleepaway Camp, the first one.
That's shout out to... I don't know what his name is anymore. Outlaw? Outlaw the Dead. Yes, that's his name.
Oh.
On Instagram, he's the last Outlaw. That's why I got confused.
Oh,
But
okay.
Outlaw the Dead, he used to do YouTube. I don't think he does anymore because of time or whatever and work and stuff. But he was selling off some of his stuff, and I definitely wanted this. They gave me a solid price for it being out of print and all that, and with the slip. And he shipped it in good condition, great packaging. So shout out to you, my guy.
Cannot wait to watch
Big
it.
fan. I've been watching him for a while now. Well, used to. If he ever came back, I'd watch again.
Okay. This is, I guess, a me.
It definitely is a you.
Sorry.
That's why we bought it. Not that I don't want it. I'm just saying you wanted that one.
That is true. I really did. And this was another $10 one. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I honestly don't really remember the story of it, but it's horror. I really want to see it.
The cover's pretty cool.
The cover's pretty great, and at the time, I think that the premise sounded good, so I'm all about it.
Alright.
Yeah. Thank you.
A movie collection that Sam said is a must.
It was only
$15, but it's kind of in a little beat up condition, especially for being pretty new. Like, this only came out last year, I think. The Scream Factory collection of It's Alive, what looks like babies on steroids from, like, another planet.
Demon babies.
But we'll do, like, a quick little show
Okay.
of all the covers. Second one. And the third one. This looks like a bunch of, like, cheese and craziness. But for the price, and Sam said it was a must. It was a definite, as she said. Because when we go to, like, used stores, we always have, like, a pile, like, this high. And it's like, we gotta figure out which ones are a must and which ones we're putting back. She's like, this is a definite. And I was like, oh, okay.
It was $15. It's
Scream Factory.
I don't know, it's a collection,
I did almost buy it for $30 when it came out, so.
Yeah.
It was worth it. I mean, it is a little beat up, like I said.
Yeah, but for $15, considering.
So, the final item was an eBay find for $20.
Thank you to that guy.
And I bought this a day after I watched it. Didn't quite love the movie.
Hoped it would be better.
But I did enjoy it, and I found myself wanting to watch it again. So I'm going to watch it again soon. Probably when this one's at work.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
I'd watch
But-
it again.
The collector's edition, or gift set, limited edition gift set of Coraline.
It's beautiful.
And it's a gorgeous set. This is all, embossed, kinda,
Yeah.
to a point. It's like cool.
Caves in.
It's not a new set, so everyone pretty much knows what this looks like. But the guy wrote me a little note.
So sweet.
Well, now you know my last name. I don't think that matters. With a little XO card, and thank you for your purchase. Best regards, Zanus. Zanus?
Famous?
Zanus or Zenus on eBay. So check him out. He has some other good deals. Yeah, it was a bid. This one was a bid, but good condition, packed very well. Very, very well.
Very well.
He packed it in a Ziploc bag with paper towel around this, along with one of those foam,
Those
like
little foam nugget things.
the cheese. They look like cheese doodles,
Yes.
white cheese doodles, and in a big box. Like the box was like this big, and it was amazing. I've never got
And
packaging
then
that
with the
good.
note.
And this was still sealed. The 3D glasses, the discs both come in different like little thingies.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't see the back. Those are cool. Give the back, yeah.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it comes with some postcards, but obviously I'm not going to use.
Why not? They're so nice.
You didn't even look at these, did you?
No.
Yeah, they're very good quality. Wyborn, YB.
Why be?
And a book of like, what's in the book? Getting Things Right. Henry. I thought that's it. Oh, Henry Selick's. I know that name. But yeah, it was a cool little set, and I felt like the movie. I love Leica, and I love when movies like claymation style movies are a thing, because I feel like it takes so much work and effort that no matter what, I always appreciate them, even if I don't love the movie.
I agree.
And for $20, it's a really cool looking set with a lot like inside of it. So I feel like it was a must buy. And I feel like the movie was good enough to deserve a... What is going on?
I'm having a moment. I don't know what is going.
A few moments later. But I feel like it deserved a pretty good case. Now I gotta find a spot to display it, because this
Yes.
room is getting overtaken with shit.
That's okay.
It is okay. We just gotta get like a house. And we'll just stay here. We'll just have the house for our shit.
Just for the stuff.
But as always, like the video. Let me know what things you loved from this update. This small update.
What did you get this month?
What did you get? What did you pick up? Like the video, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
and we'll see you in next month's update, and hopefully before that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you watch some more videos, especially the room tour that we're going to keep teasing until I clean this room. It's almost clean. It was really clean. I just had to finish up, and now it's dirty again, so it's tough. Life's been tough. A lot of work lately, but see you in the next video.